FishStrong fans? I'm here with Kevin Hawk, and we're on location at Smith Lake. And Kevin has some really good insight on the drop shot and why it's pretty useful, and some tips on how to fish it.
We're out here on Smith Lake. It's late September, early October, practicing for the upcoming Bass Southern Open event. And what we've noticed is the water temperatures are starting to cool. In the mornings it's anywhere from mid to high 70s, topping out about 80, 81 in the afternoon. And the fish are definitely on the move. These spotted bass are gorging on bait fish right now. And most of the size of the bait fish that I've seen is anywhere from like an inch up to 2.5 inches. And a great presentation to catch these fish is a drop shot rig. The reason a drop shot rig is great is because you can fish it all throughout the entire water column, anywhere from 5-10 feet below the surface all the way down to 60 foot in open water. And what I like to use when I'm fishing in clear water with any type of visibility at all is a 6-inch morning dawn robo worm. I've never dove down and see what this worm looks like on the bottom, but it's just a real natural hued colored worm, and it gets bit really well. So for that reason, I love to throw it. What I'll do is, if I'm fishing clear water, especially for suspended bass, I like a long drop shot leader. You can tell I have probably 1.5 to 2 foot, maybe 18 inches, and I'll use that as a minimum size for my leader. I even like a bigger one sometimes. And what you do is just take a single hook and just pierce your bait like that.
And Kevin, you're tying a Palomar knot there, and you're running the line back through the eye?
Exactly.
From the barb side?
Exactly. And I got a 10-pound Berkley Spiderwire Ultracast braid for my main line, and I got a 6-pound Berkley 100% Trilene fluorocarbon leader. With the braid, you have a lot more increased sensitivity, especially if you're fishing deep, which is important if you want to fill those bites.
And how long is the total line from the splice all the way to the weight? What do you say? When
I reel my line in, I like my knot sitting in between the first guide and the top of the reel seat. I don't want to reel over that knot because I don't want to weaken the
So it's a good 5 feet or so.
Definitely, that'll give you an opportunity to retie once or twice if you need to throughout the day.
Another question, I don't mean to stump you or anything, but you know how some guys don't like Palomar knots on fluorocarbon line, yet you pretty much have to tie a Palomar knot if you're going to leave that extra leader. Do you have any kind of qualms about that, or do you have another kind of knot that you've figured out?
I
or you don't worry about it?
I've always used the Palomar knot, and I've never had a problem with it. You just need to make sure that you take the time to cinch it down properly so the lines aren't crisscrossed against the eye of the hook. Good
deal. Awesome stuff. That looks great. It's a little spotted bass snack right there for sure. Thanks, Kevin.
Absolutely. Let's go see if we can catch some fish on it.
Let's do it.